What's up, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, I just bought this. It's from Archer's Farms. It's a Cook-in-bag Homestyle Turkey. Jenny O used to make a turkey like this, and I love doing it because I'm not a huge fan of making turkeys. Despite the fact that they aren't that hard, you got to season them, and then you got to remove all the organs and all that jazz, and then you've got to baste them. And the cool thing about this is that you remove this outer bag, and the whole thing is basically like vacuum sealed in an inner bag. We'll take a look at that. And so I'll quick show you what you have to do, but then you basically bake it in its own bag. It's super simple. So all you need is basically 4.5 hours or so and an oven. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at this. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is you need to preheat your oven. It says to 375 degrees. So I'll let that get up there. Then you're gonna open up this outer bag, and I'm gonna just use a pair of scissors to kind of start this and then tear it open. Inside this outer bag, we have the turkey in an inner bag. As you can see here, all sealed up, and this is gonna be oven friendly. I should also mention that Archer Farms, I believe, is the brand, the house brand for Target. So I picked this up at Target, but like I said, Jenny O had a similar product out. I don't know if they actually make it anymore. You're also gonna need a pan. Basically, they say with 2-inch sides, and so I just have like this Pyrex pan, and here is the turkey itself. As you can see, it's nice and vacuum sealed, and looks like we've got lots of spices on there. You know, a nice sized turkey. But then the cool thing is I don't have to take anything out, I don't have to stuff it, I don't have to worry about all these spices, the whole 9 yards. Now I'm just going to take a knife or a pair of scissors, and basically what it says is to make 6 1/2-inch slits into the plastic. And you're just going to want to space them out a little bit. My experience has been that you don't want to make them huge. 1/2 inch is not that big. You just want to be able to let it a little air in, as well as let a little bit of the steam vent. So you don't have to go hog wild on it. And in fact, that's the whole point of the bag, is to kind of let it self-baste. And then now, since air can get in it, you want to pull the bag away. And we'll do that and then put it in the pan. Woo, this thing is cold. My hands are freezing now, but as you can see, those little vent holes allow you to pull the plastic all the way around. I went ahead and put it in my Pyrex dish. We'll wait for that oven to preheat, and then I will put it in there. Now, a couple of tips, you know, at least for me, is that, and because it's sealed up here, because it's in the bag and it's self-base, you don't have to worry about it drying out too much. My freezer tends to be pretty cold, and so while they say bake it for 4 to 4.5 hours, I always err on the long side of that a little bit, because mine is really, really frozen. Often I found that I might go even a little longer. Now, I don't know, 5 hours might be a little long, but the other thing that I will tell you that I did on accident with one of these is I actually couldn't really see it, or I wasn't paying attention. I actually put it in upside down with the breasts in the pan. And the interesting thing there is that when this bag starts filling up with juices, it really kind of made those breasts super, super moist. So it was kind of a, you know, a happy accident, I guess. Now I've got this sucker set up the right way, but it wasn't the end of the world to put this thing in upside down. It actually was pretty clever on my part. We'll let it bake. See you in 4.5 hours, turkey! Alright guys, pulled it out of the oven and am letting it rest per the instructions. You're supposed to give it 15 minutes to cool down, and that's partly because of how hot it is, and even the juices, which you can kind of see here on the bottom of the bag, were bubbling and boiling because of the temps. So I'm about to cut the bag open here and let the juices flow into the Pyrex dish, and then we'll cut into the turkey. Alright guys, got the bag cut away, the juices fell into the dish here, and I thought what we'd do here is just take a first cut. You know, it steams in the bag, which is kind of nice because, you know, it's generally self-basting, but up here, like I said, because you're actually not actually basting it, I expect it to be a little bit drier, but that looks pretty good. I mean, and I like the outside. I think the skin looks pretty dang good. I did go a little long, like I said. I went basically 5 hours, and that's just because I kind of like a little crust. And then on the inside, delicious white meat turkey. And because I cooked it so long, it's kind of falling apart on me. And if we just give it a quick little taste, whew, still pretty hot. It's turkey. Pretty moist. Pretty good. Check it out if you're at Target. Archer Farms Turkey in a Bag. The Genio turkey was pretty similar too. Happy holidays. Peter Von Panda. Out.